Hello, Empress. Welcome to today's game check-in. It is a Mercury-ruled day. The tarot card of the day is the Magician. The energy center of the day is the third eye center, our self center. I'd like to clarify, by self, I mean consciousness. All right, the disembodied, non-corporeal form that we are all in beyond this material illusion. All right, so yes, our self-center. It is day 4 of our 7-day evolution cycle. Today we read and we let the self see. Tomorrow we reassess and we let the spirit speak. Details about this weekly guidance are in the caption below. The weekly guidance has been updated, so please check that out. I've already cleansed the cards. I've already spoken with my guides. Make sure that you say thanks to your spirit guides that are surrounding you at all times. All right, now let's take a look at your game map. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Ooh, we got that at the heart of your spread. What am I picking up on? We got the 5 of Swords crossing the 8 of Swords. I see. I see. We have the 4 of Wands at the material end of your spread. We have the Wheel of Fortune at the spiritual end of your spread. What do we have? We saw this pull up first. So we have the 10 of Swords in your past energy, Death in your future energy, Knight of Swords is your advice, 6 of Swords in your external energy, 2 of Cups in your hopes and fears. Right. 7 of Pentacles is your potential outcome. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. All right. This is definitely a continuation of yesterday's reading. So you've reached this new threshold, and you were asked the last reading to watch out for some sort of information coming in. And that is still what you are doing. The thing is patience, right? When you are given room to, I want to say, ruminate too much, right? It may cause, what do I want to say? I don't want to say stagnancy, because you're moving along and there's nothing stopping you. But the mental energy here, at the heart of your game, I have the 8 of Swords. All right. This is you keeping yourself stuck in negative thought patterns, thought loops. You're keeping yourself tied up and blindfolded. This is you all in the mind, okay? This is literally overthinking energy. With the 5 of Swords crossing the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Swords is also overthinking energy. But this is also, I want to say, it's pessimism. It is negative self-talk. It's so many things. It's doubt, right? Doubt is the devil. Doubt is devil energy, right? And remember, we beat devil energy. So we really should not be here. I don't know who I'm speaking to. I don't mean to scold anyone. But while you are waiting for this information to come in, you want to be thinking positively, all right? Because listen, your advice is still this Knight of Swords, meaning this information still hasn't gotten to you yet. This is still something that you are being asked to look out for, right? Pay attention in your world and look out for this. Okay, we have at the root of your spread in the material and this Four of Wands energy, right? So here is what I see. I see that you have been delivered to a threshold, and you are kind of in wait for, why am I hearing this? You're kind of in wait for someone to meet you there, right? This Four of Wands energy is very, as I said, a celebratory energy. It deals with a happy home, a happy union, right? This is also kind of like a gateway, a threshold, a new beginning, right? Some say that the Four of Wands are ones, right? So 1111, right? So twin flame energy, right? Divine counterpart kind of energy. Four of Wands can deal with marriage, right? Because the marriage is like a combination of like a happy union and a happy home, right? Like a union within a home, that kind of thing. So this is the type of energy that you're working with here in your material, right? And listen, we've been seeing your Emperor pull up inside your reading. You are at the threshold where you are ready for a counterpart, okay? We have here in the spiritual end of your game, the Wheel of Fortune. And so the wheel is turning in your favor. The wheel has turned in your favor, right? Like, this is luck. Like, I'm getting really good luck energy from this, right? So this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that the environment around you is so supportive of what you want, but you may be in your mind, right? Doubting, thinking negatively, being impatient and not really like being present and positive in your world, in your game, in your life, right? So we have here in the past energy this Ten of Swords, right? This was a painful ending, right? This was burnout, exhaustion. I want to say I heard overgiving, I heard overextending, I heard depletion, right? And so this dark, dense energy is in the past, and maybe the reason why we're in this Eight of Swords energy at the heart of your game, right? Five of Swords energy kind of influencing it, supporting this, right? Because you are still shaking off the last of this pain from this old timeline, right? Swords are truths, right? It's not just thought energy. It could be painful truths, right? A lot of painful truths that kind of came and like really, you know, sat you down for a second, right? And you really had to acknowledge the sting of the truth. And so that may be why in the mental, right, we could be struggling to accept that we have a brand new beginning, right? That does not need this negative thought energy, right? I need you to be speaking to yourself like you are the most amazing person in the world, Empress. And I need you to understand that when it comes to your manifestations, right, you are to act as if, right? And you cannot act as if and be embodied in, right, the truth of your newfound joy in life if you are stuck in the mind, creating all types of illusions and limits and doubts. Okay, so get out of the head and into the body. You feel me? That is my advice to you. Okay, because you are at a positive threshold. Luck is on your side, and your future energy is this Death card. Okay, so there's more transformation to come, right? More timelines collapsing, more identities, old identities collapsing, right? There's going to be a lot of what I want to say, dark nights of the soul and ego deaths, right? Coming up in your future, right? Because this is an infinite journey of change and transformation and evolution, right? As long as you are alive, the transformation, change, evolution is not going to stop, right? That is the point. It is the entirety of the point, right? As you ascend, you leave old ways of being, right? Old ways of identifying behind, right? And there is a death when you leave that old timeline, because you are no longer living at that frequency, right? On that vibration. Okay, so your advice is the Knight of Swords, right? There is information coming. There's insight coming. There's something coming, right? And so you are really being guided to just trust that it's coming and that it's for your best, right? And to continue to, be high vibrational on your path, right? To have high vibing energy on your path, right? And the external energy is the Six of Swords. So look at that. Look at that. I see. And the external energy, right? This is you moving away from these negative, limited beliefs and thought patterns. This is you moving on to peace in the mind. This is you leaving, right? I want to say self-sabotage, right? Of the mind, right? Behind. So this is what I see in your external energy, right? And this is also from the outside looking in. From the outside looking in, it looks like you are moving on to peace, to better days, right? Yes, that's what I see here. Hopes and fears of the Two of Cups. This is you fearing or hoping for. I'm going to say it's a mixture of both, right? Because we still have at the heart of your spread this Eight of Swords, Five of Swords energy, right? So I want to say it's a hope about this union, right? This Two of Cups, because you may doubt unions for, whatever reason, maybe something that you went through in the past with another person. But it's also a fear, right, of, I want to say, it not being what you wanted. It not being what you wanted. So it's a hope that it is what you wanted, but there's a fear that it's not what you wanted. So here's what I'm going to say. Trust the universe and trust yourself. You and the universe, you guys co-created this manifestation together. It's coming in from your efforts, right? And the universe's support, okay? And remember, you are a master alchemist. So anything that comes your way, you are able to alchemize, right? For your highest good, okay? If the union needs a little work, it is up to you to work on it. You and the other half of the union, okay? And if they are not cooperating, you have the free will to leave and have this Four of Wands energy by yourself. You do not need another person, okay? All right. I see. You fear being stuck in a union that you don't like, in a marriage that you don't like. Remember, marriage does not have to mean a courthouse and a piece of paper. We do not have to do, right, the freaking societal version of a marriage. It could mean spiritual union. You guys could be together for like 30 years and decide to go your separate ways. You feel me? Okay. I had to say that. That is whoever I'm speaking to. All right. So yes, have no fear. Accept it into your life is because you called it into your life. Okay. And if after genuine work, like genuinely trying to make it work. If it does not, right, you have the free will to go. It is your life. It is your life. Okay? We have here in your potential outcome the Seven of Pentacles. And that's you working in your garden. That's you watering the seeds that you have planted. That's you, right, cultivating, fruits, right? And I want to say, what do I want to say? I want to say digging up old seeds, right, that don't belong, planting new ones, right? Really working in your garden and being very proud, right? Look at their face. Being very proud of what you planted, what you created. This is yours, okay? This is your life that you are cultivating, all right? And everything coming in, you asked for, right? And it is normal to feel the fear, okay? But I'm going to give you some advice when it comes to fear. Fear is either fuel or fiction. This type of fear, this Eight of Swords, this Five of Swords, fiction. Let it go. Replace it with some sun energy, okay? Right? Replace it with this energy, which is here in your material. You are in a great place in your material world, all right? Happy home, happy life, celebratory energy. Right beneath this Page of Swords is the Chariot. You are being moved forward, okay? Victoriously, all right? In a sweet ride, in a limousine, all right? Right beneath that is the Strength. So yes, there will be challenges because you're still on the path. Look, Page of Wands, you're still on this path, learning how to use your power. There will be challenges, okay? But you have everything you need to succeed. You have everything you need to be happy, all right? And if this union is truly not what you want, you have every right to change your mind, but make sure that you are doing it from a healthy place, not a place of doubt and fear, without having even given it a try. Okay? I love you. Let's get you an angel number advice card. All right, we have 1919 cycles. Keywords are karma, transformation, balance, influence, power, cycles, change, renewal. It says karma is approaching. Let go of the need to control. Over managing in your mind, overthinking, right? That's you wanting control. Let go and let God. Let go and let the universe. All right? All right. Let go of the need to control, as you cannot force things to happen. Embrace the lessons life offers to prevent them from repeating in the future. Make room for new experiences and positive transformations in your life. This perfectly sums it up. All right? You learned the lesson. Now let it go. All right? You cannot control everything. Now let it go. Pay attention in your world. Karma is approaching. I love you. Until the next stage of this evolution.